managed to draw third period Billy Burn.
Yeah.
So we're just in the not the motel, in the top 10 holiday park now in Te Anau. We stacked up big packs, bit of food to leave down by the boat. Just about 5:30 in the morning, just having a bit of breakfast and a coffee, and then yeah.
Get into it.
Well, just starting to get our gears already. The mighty Thundercat, so should be good. See everything in dry bags.
It got quite wet. It's a bit windier than anticipated, but finally got over here and you got some sun starting to appear now. So
yeah, and there's a Wat bull bugling at us.
Yeah, or two.
Or two, yeah.
Heading on up the beach here a wee bit till we get this creek 500 metres away, and then head in across the, once we flip it before climbing up about 300 metres up to where we can then drop down into the river. Got to get around the gorge and the Billy Burn, so
yep.
Sign in here, yeah, really on the ground as well. Decent size canoe prints anyway.
Yeah, that's what, rubbing almost as tall as you, Sam.
Yep.
So just that one roaring at us.
Come on, do it again.
Pretty far. Close, probably only. There he goes. Probably only a couple 100 metres away. Just down here somewhere. Pretty exciting.
Pretty exciting. No idea what this thing looks like, but give it a go.
If we roar him out, it'll be cool.
Yeah.
So cool. That was a loud roar. We waited for 20 minutes for that stag to poke out, but he didn't, so.
He wasn't too keen on moving from where he was.
Nah, and we're sort of planning to get up into the tops. The rest of the party's gonna just about be down below us now, so we better push up to where we said we'd be hunting.
It's echoing around that gorge.
He's on the side.
He's just down here. Some big fella. Well, we don't know if it's big, but
Grumpy.
close anyway. Relatively close.
Oh, yeah, if you take the rifle with no pack and just sneak down to that, you see that green bit down in front there?
Fucking log, whatever it is.
Log. And just sit in behind that and I'll give another roar. It's a bit of a bugger, that stag. I reckon he got our wind. Just sort of swirled around, he roared a couple of times and then just shut up and nothing. Keep going. Oh, how's the walk in, Sam?
It's not too bad. It's not raining,
Yeah,
which is always nice.
that is always nice. We just made it to the Billy Burn River. Took us way longer than it should have.
Yep.
But, I mean, part of that was because we were hunting our way in, so it's alright. Yeah. Now, I think it's about, what's the time?
20 past 3.
20 past 3, so about time for lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
How are we looking?
I reckon got about a K of this left in us for today. Probably.
Yeah.
It's pretty slow going. Bit of sidling and yeah, we're not quite where we wanted to end up, but only sort of 500 metres short of there, so.
How are we looking for a campsite, Sam?
It's a bit of an interesting one. Can't say I've ever really done this before. It's a bit tight, it's a bit rough.
Well, how was the sleep last night, Sam?
Better than expected. Not amazing. Wake up a couple of times, but
Yeah, still got a good 10.5, 11 hours, so that was pretty nice.
pretty warm, really. Wasn't that cold, so it's always nice.
The bulls are bugling over the top of us talking.
Yep.
A couple going down the river further, and a couple one across the river. So it's a good sign. We'll just have a little bit of breakfast and then continue our way up to the top of the Billyburn. What's going on this morning, Sam?
Had one bump with a young stag in the bush.
Yeah, it was a bit slow on the camera, but saw him for about half a second.
Just made it to these nice river flats, so make walking a little bit easier than stumbling around through the bush. But a little bit of sun poking through, and another couple 100 metres away from where we want to end up for the night. It's looking nice. There's some more open stuff we can actually glass. Get out of the bush a wee bit and see what's happening around the place. Flagging in a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't come to much.
Just civil engineer handiwork, eh, Sam?
Oh yeah, I'm a professional.
Moved a bit of dirt. Yeah, better than last night. We're just up in this head basin now. A few flats and clearings down below us, and it's about a 100-metre climb to get up into the top. So we'll probably push up there this evening, just have a quick look, and then in the morning either go up to the top of the basin or head back, depending on what we see tonight. Well, Sam's just spotted two Wapiti, one bull, young bull, and a hind way up there. It's a very long way off. Well, it's the third morning now. It's just getting light and bit of drizzle as forecast, so I think the plan is we're going to head up into the main basin, hopefully get up into the tops, just have a quick look this morning, and then probably come back here, maybe have another look in the evening, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll push up to where we're wanting to go. Yeah, no, it should be good. Seen the first animal for the morning. He's sitting about there. So he's a wee bit far away, but at least we've seen one. It's pretty damp. Yeah, gonna be hard to see. We might just try and put the spotter on him. See what he is. Just a baby. Oh well, at least we've seen him. Where the f*** up there?
Animals around.
Yeah. Now we've seen what? 4 bulls we've seen now. They've all been young, but
Yeah, 4 bulls up in this basin. We've had 3 on this face and then one right up the head. Though it's actually cleared a little bit, the rain's sort of buggered off now, just got wind and it's cold.
Cold.
But yeah, it's good stuff. How are we going, Sam? Well, started out wet this morning, but saw a few animals, and then now the southerly has picked up, and it's not heaps and heaps of wind, but it's quite cold.
Yeah, just a few spits of rain.
Yeah, so yeah, sitting under the fly, hoping for a little bit of sun. Well, it's suddenly just like bugger off.
Well, she's cleared up a fair bit from this morning. Bit of sun shining through, so gonna head back out and see what we can pick up. Hopefully a couple more bulls will stand up. Been a pretty uneventful day today, hasn't it, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, saw another couple of animals, but all young ones and nothing very impressive at all. But
yeah,
it's been cold and on and off showers. Got pretty wet this morning.
Yeah.
And then this afternoon again. But yeah, I think it's just drizzling at the moment. And
hopefully it'll clear up in the morning. We'll shed up into the tops.
yeah, have some dinner and go to bed.
Well, which is a pretty nice morning this morning. A few stars out. Absolutely bucketed down last night, but yeah, I think we'll push up into the top. It's going to be pretty wet getting through the bush, but other than that, it should be good once we get up there. Forecast for nice weather today and tomorrow, so ideal. We just picked up 3 Wapiti, but bull's only a young one again, so yeah, bit of shame. Oh well, good to see anyway. He's buffed ears. Some nice river flats down below us here. I think we're going to end up sitting until probably last night up here. Hopefully something will come out and camp last. Hard work, this Fiordland business, isn't it?
Nice to have a bit of sun. Killing the middle of the day, really.
Yeah.
Looking over stuff we've already looked over. There's a couple of new wee spots in here that we haven't really been able to see from down the bottom, but yeah, had a bit of a look at this ridge just behind us and saw a few animals, but one of them definitely wanted us, and there's another one that might have. But we've had a few better roars down the bottom, so I'm gonna pop back over there for last light this evening.
What do you got there, Sam?
Just keeping the feet warm. Nice.
Yeah, I know.
looking for. We saw a cow down the bottom here, and we were hoping that that's where our big boy would lie, but no such luck. It's cold as fuck. It's freezing. About to head back down to the tent, hopefully half an hour.
Well, bit of a slow morning this morning. We another lovely day, but getting up a bit later. We're gonna pack everything up and shift camp further down the valley. Let's go find a big bull down the river.
Yeah, we have a cruisy morning. Down, I don't know, about a K and a half to some flats and some nice looking things. We're just going to push up a creek for the evening, and then have the river flats to hunt tomorrow morning, and then move.
Just on the edge of the river flats, there's a couple of quite open rivers that we can look up, and we're going to head up one of those once we've had some lunch, and then sit up there till last light. Today, Sam?
Move campsites a bit further down the creek to this area that looks nice, thinking a bit of a morning here as well. It's an evening. Just poked up the creek behind us and didn't see anything up there, which was a bit of a bugger, but you know, just check the inReach forecast and it's supposed to piss down tomorrow morning, all day actually.
How's the morning update going, Sam?
Fiordland rainstorms, what's going on?
Update for the morning, it is still raining. Well, yesterday turned out to be pretty unproductive. It stopped raining at about 6 o'clock and we went out and had a little bit of a look at the river flats right on last light. Nothing came out, and then this morning it's turned southerly, so it's pretty damn cold, but again it's not raining. Just been out, had a quick look at the flats again, nothing out, so just gonna have a bit of breakfast and then try and head down the river today. Probably either get to the bottom flats and camp there and hunt the bottom flats, or push all the way out to the boat today and then do a couple of days of bush hunting. But
Well, we're bugling again for the first time since about 2 or 3 days ago. We're probably halfway down the river, I'd say, in terms of what we actually walk at the river, and then we've got another couple of k's in a straight line off a hill down to the boat. But just had a young bull sort of come in on us. Sam got a little bit of footage of him. I was too busy ready to shoot in case he was a bit bigger. There we go, it's a spiker, left that big tree, it's going around the corner. It'll pop through that, look between, just to the right of that big tree. There you go. You see that? He's going to come out further to the left. Well, back out on the beach now. We got onto another little stag in the bush there. I think Sam got a little bit of footage of that one as well. Just a little scrappy looking red. But yeah, hopefully we'll see something on the beach tonight.
It's been the next day and a half, 2 days. Trying to find some stags in the bush, which we can hear, and seeing some spikers and plenty of signs, so should be a bit of fun.
I know it is too.
Been rudely awakened by a stag roaring in a hind barking about 30 metres from camp. And there's currently 2 deer sitting on that clearing over there. Speak of the devil, still barking their head off. Somewhere in behind camp there.
Well, sort of laced around this morning, there's a bull over on that clearing there.
and a couple, there's a hind and a yearling there as well. Just a young bull, but we might go and have a look, see if this hind or yearling stays around for a little bit of venison. Well, just come around the south side of the peninsula that we camped on and try and get the wind a bit more in our face from some bush stalking. How'd that bush go, Sam?
It went for about 25 minutes and it was shit and thick and
no deer sign.
No deer sign at all, so we could have had lunch here, but we're going to go back around to camp and have lunch there because it's in the sun and it's nice and warm.
Just sitting here having lunch and cow walked out on the beach, so smoked that 300 metres. Looked like she had a pretty good hit, sounded pretty good. She sort of went into the bush there, so ideal. I mean, not exactly ideal, didn't see the spikes on them, but he'll be tasty. So back steaks for dinner tonight.
I'm not complaining, it's some non-back country.
Yeah.
Sick of that shit.
Yeah, Sam's just dropping. The other party who was in here, they're just come back down from the billy burn, so Sam's just dropping them around the corner to where their campsite is. Venison, dinner tonight, tenderloins and heart, so should be bloody good actually. Well, good way to finish the evening off. We got onions going, bit of tenderloins and heart, instant mash, salt, peas, gravy and a fire. How good. Looking pretty good now. Should be close to 600 metres away. See it? She's on the water's edge past the end of the beach. Got a stalk on it. 840 I reckon, 740. Shoot down to where I shot that. Should probably go take the damn one ranger again. Sam's just down. Closed the gap, but unfortunately the deer walked back into the bush about 15-20 minutes ago.
See you up in the bush for a while.
Could you?
Indeed.
Well, just heading out for a quick last look in the bush. End of 9 days.
Yeah. It's been a good, that's day 9, yeah. 9 days so far, and something new, something different than done before. Longest trip in the hills, so yeah. But it's getting the boat all packed up and camp's all good, so yeah. Head on our way out to back to town now.